God, you alcoholic, you.
Okay, well, welcome.
That's how we're going to break her in, huh?
Somewhere in here, there's an intro.
Oh, there's going to be behind the scenes, I'll tell you that.
We're the Bourbon Junkies, as you can see behind us.
He's Dan and I'm Sean.
We're outside in the beautiful state of Michigan where the sky's gray every day.
40 out.
Nailed
also.
it. I should.
Nope, just stop.
Today, it's definitely obviously daytime out. We're going to review batch 13 of the Junior.
Of the Stagg?
Of the Big Stagg.
I thought you broke that
I thought
cord.
it broke. It felt like it broke.
It sounded like it broke.
Number 13, 128, 128.4.
Okay.
There's a good pour if I've ever seen one. Hold
I'll
on.
get my own. Don't worry about it. All right.
Gentleman's pour. I don't think I spilled any.
A couple drops, but I mean, it was better than yours.
So.
Much better than your coffee.
I'm going to. Dude, my tongue is like, hey, chief.
And you can't handle temperature.
This is the issue.
Yeah.
If you would have done that, you'd been like, I don't know, that was dumb. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah. But it hit my tongue and my tongue went, that's not whiskey. It's very hot coffee. Today, almost dropped that Glen. Stagg Jr Batch 13.
The fun part is it's cold out, so my nose is running. So I gotta
Gosh,
spread them germs.
My nose I was so stuffy this morning.
Ooh.
Sudafeded the shit out of it. Drank a lot of water, all better.
I haven't smelled the Stagg of Junior in a while.
I tell you what, here's the thing. Obviously, Stagg Jr. This is, like I said, batch 13, which was the very late release in 2019. It is 2020
Basically,
right
2020
now.
is when we got it.
Yeah, we did. We got it in 2020. They do 2 releases every single year. Batch 12 was amazing. Batch 12, did we both say batch 12 was better than 13?
I put 9 ahead. Oh, 9 and 12 ahead of 13.
Okay.
9 was my number 1.
But we agreed on 12. 12 is one of the best batches ever.
Yeah.
13 had a lot to live up to. 13, I think, is the lowest proof they've ever done on a Stagg Jr.
There is a hint of muskiness in this to me.
Yeah, me too. It's like it's a musty apple.
Dude, I was thinking.
This is the best thing. I look over and it just looks like somebody's revealed.
Wow.
We gotta screw the bottom of this down.
We gotta do like one more video.
Problem solved, and we're back. I actually don't think you can, you can see it a little.
A little bit.
Okay, so anyways, what
we're talking about a little bit of muskiness in there.
Dude, here's what it is. You ever been to an apple farm? Some of those apples are rotten. Most of them are ripe.
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
This doesn't smell like a rotten apple. It smells like an apple farm where there's...
It's like sugary.
Yeah.
Like that, there's a little bit of old apple smell in there where, I don't even know how to describe this well.
This is the most red apple whiskey I've smelled in a hot minute.
I was thinking honey oak. Is that like, I don't know if it's quite musty.
Are we on the wrong side?
What?
And we're back.
Musty apples.
Dude, this is gonna be the best video ever. There's gonna be a hard cut and then this appears and there's gonna be another hard cut and we switch sides. So anyways, but the batch, we both agree batch 12 is amazing. This is the lowest proof I think they've done. This is 128.4. The 12, or the 13, I'm sorry, came out like November of 2019, which is super late.
I tell you what, when you don't set this next to like some of the best batches of Stagg Jr. ever, this is still amazing.
That's the thing. Oh, I forgot.
It's so caramel on the palate.
I forgot how good this is. Now, Stagg Jr. is a little hard to find. It's not generally as hard to find as a normal George T. Stagg, the big boy, the brother. But the 12 beat, the batch 12 beat the 2019.
So this is a slightly mushy apple, right? Like it's been sitting there on your counter for a little too long, a little mushy.
I'd say not a honey crisp.
Nice caramel.
Probably a...
little hint of dustiness on there. It's not going away.
It is that the musty note just hangs around with the rest of it. It's really sweet and fruity. And it also, dude, if you've ever been to an apple farm, a red apple farm, and apples fall off the trees and it just smells like you're under the tree is what it's an outdoor smell, probably because we're outdoors. There's an apple tree that I just cut down. You know what I'm realizing right now? There was a lot of dead apples in this region of my yard very recently.
It's fine. It's the middle of winter. There was no apples out there.
I can smell them. They're coming back to
I
life.
have an apple tree. Let me tell you what it doesn't have on there in March. Apples.
Okay, anyways.
But yeah, that like a little bit of funkiness comes through. Like it goes
So good.
honey and apple, and then there's like that slight twinge of that funkiness, and it kind of rolls into a little bit of oakiness.
Yeah.
It's good.
And it's fantastic. This is maybe the most Buffalo Trace-esque Stagg Jr. I've had.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a hell of a, it's like a Buffalo Trace on steroids.
Like if you got like a proofed up store pick or something like that, you could think it's this.
Dude, that's weird because there's a lot of cherry and a lot of red apple.
Oh yeah.
Even on the palate. Now, the proof for being 128 doesn't come across super hot. And the whiskey has been inside, so the whiskey's not even that cold.
Yeah, the whiskey's pretty warm. This is super mellow.
Yeah. Which I
would never guess that this is either Stagg Jr. or 100 and almost 30 proof, I guess.
It's just like a little bit more of an E.H. Taylor single barrel. It's that nice, really red fruit, ripe red fruits, dude. It's delicious. The finish actually is sits in just subtle, dude. It's super chill. This is the most chill Stagg Jr. I think I've ever had.
The oak on it is so short. Like I think you get that like dusty oakiness like real quick, and then it just comes down, and then you got kind of more like spiciness. It's probably the proof that sits there for a little bit longer.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, the 12 was really rich and sweet, caramely and chocolatey, I think, right? Coffee bean or something like that. This is not.
That was like, that was rich, dark chocolate.
Yeah, this is very different. This isn't savory. This is almost
so
more
sweet.
delicate, dude. I don't know. It's fantastic whiskey.
Like I said, when you're not putting it next to the best batches ever.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. 12 is like the best batch we've had since 9.
12 and 9 are goat batches.
Yeah.
12 and 9 are goats. And then outside of that, it kind of like trickles like up and down. But
they're hit and miss. They're still good.
Even like outside, like 10 and 11 were not bad. Listen, none of them are bad. Just some of them aren't as great. So realistically,
it's it happens.
Yeah, and they do the 2 releases a year. One hasn't come out in 2020 yet.
We haven't seen anything.
My expectations for batch 14, very low. Extremely low.
Super high.
No. You don't crush 2 batches in a row and then you put out another hitter. There's no way in hell.
Just gonna get better.
Nope. So.
Oh my gosh.
This
what's the price? 65.
Oh my gosh, I forgot how low it was. I think it's 60.
I think it's 65. I think it's 40.
No, because
we're gonna judge it off.
One there's $59.99 tag on it.
Judge it off 65.
We should judge it off. Dude, people aren't finding it for that.
No.
80? Should we judge it on 80?
If you have dirty, doesn't it?
I'd buy it at 80 though.
Yeah, I would too.
Okay.
I think 80 is a good
price. People are
point,
gonna see it between
80,
60 and 100.
I see it at 80. I'll go in. I would buy it. I think we even talked about it on one of the how much you pays. I think we did this.
We did.
And we said I would risk up to 90 on batch 14.
I said batch 14 wasn't gonna be as good.
No, I think you went lower. But if I walk into a store, I see it at 80, I buy it.
Me
so we
too.
grade it on 80.
Okay, at retail it's an A+. Let's put it that way. At 60, this is the best barrel proof on the planet at $60.
I think 80 is
and
still
under.
an A. I think it's 80. If you see a batch 13, you buy.
It's still an A.
Yeah, like
$20 up retail, it's still an A.
It's everything we want, heightened. The only thing I will give a little ding to is I just don't feel the finish is as good as it can be.
It doesn't linger forever.
Yeah, like it dies out, and I'm tasting is that kind of proof.
Yep.
Thinking about it a little bit
more. A
more.
little spice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
there's like oak spice or something.
It's not.
Or barrel spice or whatever, but.
Not as good. But still a good bottle.
So.
A.
A at 80?
880.
I'd say A at 80. I accidentally paid 100 for the 12.
Don't hate it.
Guess what?
Guess
what that 12 is at 100? A+.
Yeah. Got 2 of them in there.
Yeah. Actually, Wes just sent us another one. Wes, buddy, I hope you watch this.
The game.
I love you so much.
Most.
That 12 came in and I'm like, oh, because it's out. It's all gone here.
Yeah.
All of it's gone.
Oh.
We can't get it anymore.
That didn't even touch the shelves. Like people were grabbing it out of the worker's hand as they're setting it down. Like gone.
Yeah, the 12s. But now here's the thing. The 13 is a nice contrast to the 12.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. One of the things to do with Elijah Craig, we don't like Heaven Hill as much as we like Stagg Jr.
Yep.
Right? Generally.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff we really like, but in general, Now,
Well, batch to batch.
Elijah Craig Barrel Proof does their A, B, and C every year.
Yep.
3 releases a year of the Barrel Proof. And their Barrel Proofs are usually 60 to 80 bucks if you find them in a store. This, 60 to 100 range if you find them in a store.
No, wait, that way. See, that's C.
You'll figure it out.
I was giving it to me,
You'll
and
figure
I was
it
like,
out.
That's C. And I was like, no, wait, it's backwards. C.
If you find the ECBPs in the store, they're usually 60 to 80. You find this in the store, it's usually 60 to 100. So I would still say that this is as good as the best batch of Elijah Craig Barrel Proof.
Oh, okay. I don't hate that.
The 12 crushes every Elijah Craig Barrel Proof ever put out except pirate bottles.
I was going to say the pirate bottles.
Those no longer exist, though.
In 919.
I genuinely believe you have a Stagg Jr. and you have an Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. Preferably for me, the C.
Mood dependent.
Listen, the A's and B's from the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof stuff have missed hard for me.
Yeah.
Never has one of these missed hard for me.
No.
Never. But also a Buffalo Trace fan, unfortunately.
Big time.
Literally, unfortunately.
I need to get you out of
Where
this.
the Bourbonjunk is.
He's Dan, I'm Sean.
Proof is in
The pour.
Stagg Jr, dude.
Trace.